We are live. Excellent. No need to say anything. I'm receiving ambient sound from your end. However, if you can hear me, give me a nod. Great, we're good to go. Get back to the meet as quickly as possible. You don't want to keep Pascal waiting forever. He'll start to get suspicious. Probably obvious, but I wouldn't mess around with any of the guys in this room. Best to just mind your own business and make it to that door over there.
Gotta pat you down again. Raise your arms, please. Saw a guy once that tried hiding a gun in a crapper. Didn't turn out too good for him. Yeah, you don't forget a move like that. All right, you're cool. Go on in.
And with our guest returning, perfect timing. Our dinner has been served, and I, for one, do hate to negotiate on an empty stomach. Although, as I mentioned previously, the shipment you are interested in is already spoken for.
Don't be so hasty, love. You never know what can be revealed during a polite dinner conversation.
Yes, this is true. Please, join me. Now tell me, since you know I've already promised the shipment to someone else, why were you so insistent on this meeting?
An operative must first be skilled in the art of conversation. Once mastered, these skills can be used to harvest intel, build trust, and even become delicate interrogations. This is Mr. Smith. He has stolen corporate data and needs transport out of the country. You are to gain his trust and be that transport. Begin.
I guess so.
Small talk has its place, but this is too vague. Try again.
No, haven't. Why do you ask?
Interesting choice. Now, before we proceed, remember you must guide the direction of a conversation correctly. Otherwise, the subject may get suspicious of you. Suspicion can change the outcome of the interaction. It might send you down a path that's not in your best interest. Let's continue.
Yeah? Good for you, but why are you telling me this?
Good. You have him curious. Proceed.
You... what?
That was idiotic.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Nicely done. We'll make an operative out of you yet.
So, why are we chatting? Ah, the direct approach. You've discerned that I'm a man who wastes little time. I like that. But I'm afraid this conversation has already run its course before even finishing. Captain Wilson, how much longer?
20 minutes until we begin our descent, sir.
There. We have 20 minutes to complete this delightful meal, while you tell me how you came about this information about my dealing with the Kilonthra rebels or freedom fighters, or whatever it is they're calling themselves this week.
A good question, darling. I'd like to know that myself.
Cut from the same cloth, are we? You don't have to reveal your source. I respect that, even. What is known is known. However, indulge me. For my own amusement, really. Why should I risk my reputation and sell you something that is already spoken for? What? Surely you jest.
Or bluffing, more likely. Let's go check, darling. I think this meeting may have a pleasant ending after all.
Very well. But for your sake, I do hope you're not wasting my time.
Thanks. Now I have to hack into Pascal's account and make it look like you transferred the funds. Heads up would have been nice. Okay. Looks like you have about 90 seconds for him to verify and return. Look around and see what you can dig up while he's distracted. Haven't seen one of those in a while. It can instantly disable anyone in touch with it. Just remember to do it open-handed. Almost out of time.
What is this? Guards! I knew this was too good to be true. So, why are we chatting? That's a bit insulting. I'm a simple businessman, nothing more. Ah, the direct approach. You've discerned that I'm a man who wastes little time. I like that. But I'm afraid this conversation has already run its course before even finishing. Captain Wilson, how much longer?
20 minutes until we begin our descent, sir.
There. We have 20 minutes to complete this delightful meal, while you tell me how you came about this information about my dealing with the Kilonthra rebels or, freedom fighters, or whatever it is they're calling themselves this week.
A good question, darling. I'd like to know that myself.
Cut from the same cloth, are we? You don't have to reveal your source. I respect that, even. What is known is known. However, indulge me. For my own amusement, really. Why should I risk my reputation and sell you something that is already spoken for? What? Surely you jest.
Or bluffing, more likely. Let's go check, darling. I think this meeting may have a pleasant ending after all.
Very well. But for your sake, I do hope you're not wasting my time.
Thanks. Now I have to hack into Pascal's account and make it look like you transferred the funds. A heads up would have been nice. Okay. Looks like you have only about 30 seconds for him to verify and return. He's still suspicious from the direction you took that conversation. Look around and see what you can dig up while he's distracted.
You were not bluffing. No, you were not. It's all there as you said it was. Perhaps some more champagne is in order. Do fetch us a bottle, darling.
Of course.
I'll tell the Kilonthras that the shipment was intercepted. Fund their money. Maybe. They will be furious. But we'll end up crawling back again at some point. I'm sure of it. A toast to our new business relationship. Really, I find it hard to trust someone who won't toast a grand occasion. Patience, my friend. All will be concluded when we land. What I'm going to do is give you a tour of the outside of my plane.
It's
Darling?
not champagne, but it still goes pop.
You know, in my line of work, a gun to the head doesn't intimidate easily. If you shoot any part of me, my guards will be here before you can suck down your final breath.
I wouldn't be so mouthy if I was in your position. Ooh, face sucked off by rapid decompression. Nice. I remember the last time we did that. Nasty way to go.
Okay, you've made your point. It's close. The shipment is close.
How close? Is it here on the plane?
No, outside. Right there. You can see it.
Damn it! Get up. Doran, can you hack into the plane's flight deck and vent the gas in the cockpit?
Negative. I don't know how Pascal planned to get out of this one, but there's no system in place to vent that gas. You're not getting into those plane controls.
I don't believe his bravado. I'm sure he has an escape plan in place. We just have to find it.
Well, you better find it fast because the autopilot on that plane is only going to last for a few minutes before you go into a free fall. Try scanning a different spectrum with your lenses. Touch your tempo to cycle through your options. You've done it a million times.
What, are you gonna drive us out of here? Keep looking.
Crit, you found this contingency plan. A parachute for him, and a guest.
I'm on it. How do you want to play this? We've been in worse situations before. Understood. Help me activate it. Activate the chute. Here, you'll need this. I couldn't hide any extra mags in this outfit, so make every shot count.
Your standard issue sidearm is a custom-built 10mm automatic. Has the stopping power of a .45 with twice the range. It's equipped with a digital round counter. Now, let's load up a magazine and see what I'm working with. Keep your aim steady. Keep trying. Which one were you aiming at? Are you blind? Is this your first time shooting a firearm? Good. Nicely done. Excellent. Now, let's load another magazine. All right, let's introduce some moving targets. Time to see how good you really are. Impressive. Move on to secondary firing mode. Agency guns come equipped with a standard backup option. Depending on the firearm, it may need to be recharged or require a secondary ammo. Go ahead and begin. More difficult when the targets shoot back.
See you on the ground.
Sam's on her way to be back on Pascal. The question is, what are you gonna do?
Every operative must excel at hand-to-hand combat. Any prior training you've had, toss it out. Get all of it. In the real world, there are no forms, no traditions. Treat every fight like a street fight. The only rule is that there are no rules. Now, show me what you can do. That's good. Better. Now you're getting it. Solid hit. Nice block. Excellent. You're making progress. Good. I think we're finished for now. Remember this training. It could save your life.
Going to try to analyze his fight pattern. Play your cards right and he won't stand a chance.
This is where you end.
Plenty of things to toss him into. Analyze. Play your cards right and he won't stand a chance.
This is where you end.
job. Now get the hell off that plane.